MT dubs. One day at a time. But feeling like every day could be my last. Why? Cause craziness, madness, wildness. But I'm staying up on my 2 feet, already know. Stay kicking, pushing down the road. And I'm talking that a shoulder has a dotted white line. Cause you can drive and pass cars and go around. So it's basically double lane, even though it's one lane. So I gotta stay extra safe, and I'm back on a new flow in a medical, and I'm SkateMX, kicking down the road, thinking every day could be my last. Let me just go back to the first night when I stayed in the Cancun. I'm talking the Coral Beach on the last edge of the beach town, and that shit was like kinda risky, cause I walked up on some 2 guys, bushes spot, camping out, chill spot. They were like, come chill, and no problems, was about the only English they knew. But I chill with them anyway, and they said, you can stay here, you can camp out, you can stay here, you can camp out. But 2 guys turned into 3, and they whistled one from the woods. Then they said, I'm not gonna stay here. We all lay down to fall asleep. But after a while, a 4th one came up and took the 3 away. And they still said, you can stay here all alone. But I swear I heard at a point Spanish talk like MS, and then a sign with a thumb across the neck, like cut 'em up and throw 'em in that ocean, never be found again. So I went with my intuition, and when they went away out of sight, I got out of sight. I left their campsite, then I went to the bushes, but before I made it to the bushes, had to walk across the public beach, and it was night, and all I heard was clap, clap, clap. I'm talking, beating them cheeks on a beach, listening to Mexico music, but it's all good Mexican music. But they didn't even give me time of day or time of night, cause it was night. I gave them no time of night either. I kept walking, found those bushes to sleep and rest, and I got my sleep. Now on to the 2nd night. Took that ferry, Carmen, to the Cayesma Island. I know I didn't say it right, but it's all good. Got a nice donation from an Australian mate. So what I do next, I was like, yo, I can get a hotel. The hostels closed too early, so it went from 16 to double that, even little more than double that, 35 a night for a hotel. And I had to suck it up and pay the rest, but it's all good. Had a good night rest, and in the morning, I don't know why I did it, but the guy selling Cuban cigars said, mota, mota, mota. I was like, sure, whatever. Walked across the street by a police first, then hit the corner and gave them 10 American dollars, and they took that shit. But before they took that shit, they done asked for a tip. How you gonna ask for a tip? When you didn't even serve me what you were supposed to serve me. On to the next beat, cause I got more to say. But who's really gonna listen to this shit? Well, if you want me around, then you're gonna have to listen to this shit, because I'm about to say that if I don't get 200 views on this YouTube video and shit, speaking on how I feel and what I'm be going through, emotional type shit, and yeah, this shit gets hard even though I'm living dreams and doing my shit. I got the noise in the back of me. Yeah, that's all the motorcycle and bicyclists, and I'm just staying on this shit, trying to get shit off my chest. And yeah, the third night, I got up in a resort. Why? Thanks to the Woodward skate park. But I had to sleep at a gazebo where I thought you couldn't see. But the cameras, either that or the workers walking around, checking up on shit, done found me. Then they said, finish up your sleep in the storage room at the front gate where you came in, cause they understood my story, so they looked out for me, cause I didn't wanna leave the resort after I was done with the skate park. Cause why? Cause I walked through a motherfucking private gate with gun lookouts. Who knows who the fuck they were? But I knew I wasn't really safe at night where I was, so I stayed in the resort. Damn right, I fiesta partied up on that bitch, and I also got free food in that bitch. Met a Jennifer that was there on the yoga intensity or whatever the fuck it be, and I'm on a new flow in medical, and I'm doing this shit real raw. First try, first draft. Oh yeah, I never think twice, I just let it come out the dome, all off the dome. And every day could be my last, but I'm living this shit like it's my last. And I'm saying I'm living in the moments, cause I'm doing this shit right. Gotta get right, gotta be in sight and give insight, cause I know it's risky what I do. I damn near got hit the other night, inches away, because someone wanted to drop in my shoulder where I skate. I'm literally talking inches. I heard wind, and that shit almost hit me, and I jumped and was like, ah! But it's all good, I'm still here on my 2 feet. Damn, risky shit, and I'm still doing me. Then I went to a campsite, had one night that I paid 100 pesos, and that's only like $5 or something. Then I had an offer on to stay another night for free, so I took that offer up and hit the town closest to that B, and I got to see lagoons and more Mayan ruins. But before that day, I had to mention that I was in Tulum, and I got looked out by the family that I met in Carmen, because then Carmen led up to Tulum, and they invited me into the Mayan ruins where I done seen the most Mayan ruins yet. That was Tulum, where I learned so much history on the guys representing different things, like either animals going through that, or the plants, or the water, or the waves, or the fire. And I'm in a new desire or designer. I'm talking a free Gucci belt before I left, but that's the only time you're gonna see me in some Gucci type shit, cause it's always cheap, hand-me-down, homeless clothes that I be wearing. Now I'm on to a third song, not even knowing what's coming on next, but it's all good. I got more shit to get off my chest. At that campsite, I done hooked up with a Argentinian girl the day before. Met the Jessica Argentinian girl, and smoked a J with a Jessica that was from America. I took the Jessica to the Jessica to buy the gems or the crystals. I bought the gem with the donation from the Jessica to the other Jessica. I had to get the stone with the green emerald heart shape at the top, hitting hard to the heart. Nanny gave me a gold cross with a green emerald on it. Back to that was Santa Fe, by the way, in Tulum. But back to the campsite, where I stayed 2 nights. That was Luciana. And damn, she had my mind going, blowing. I was like, damn, I could wipe this girl up and take her on the road. And she done told me she would travel the road with me, but be on buses or cars. And I was like, damn, that would be so legit. Then you also gave me the fake applause and said maybe 3 days when you get in Belize, I'll be in Belize too with my friend. But that was fake, cause the morning after, like that pill, you done told me that you weren't gonna come. Then through messages you were like, oh, I'm also seeing someone else. And I was like, whatever. I did like you, but when shit happens like that, it's easier to get over way quicker. So I made out with that girl and hooked up with her. And the Spanish Latino girls like to kiss so hard, bite everything and kiss everything. It did feel good and good connection. Damn, then I went to Felipe, but the family in MtWs hooked up with me again. That family took me halfway to Felipe. I skated 23 miles out of 46. Then I got to the family's home where it was mother-in-law, and they looked out for me. I had to take a bath with a bucket of water, but really it's like a half bath, half shower. No running shower. Have to do what you gotta do. Also hand wash my clothes and also hand dry my clothes on the motherfucking string. And the humidity did dry them up pretty quick, but the socks stayed wet for so long, so I stayed into the afternoon. But I ate eggs in the morning and the afternoon, cause almost every family has chickens, so you eat that fresh chicken. And I drink a lot of coffee, and that shit had a lot of sugar. It was the instant coffee, but the way they fixed it up made it so good. And I got more music in the background, but it's all good. I got just a few more days to go on about that. I done been doing this shit. And after Felipe, it was another campsite 28 miles from Felipe. That was the best ground and best day for skating I've had yet. Made 4 hours and 35 minutes of skate time. I did real well and didn't have no pesos on me, but the son spoke English just a little, and my Espanol poquito, but it was enough. And the Google Translate on my typing shit that I screenshotted did always help me, and it held me at the Polos Elolia restaurant and camping. They just put me up for free, gave me such a big dinner, I had to finish it up in the morning. So I had a breakfast and coffee and a sweet donut thing before I left. Then what else happened after that? I done left and got to Bacala, and I'm still not saying Bacala right, but it's all good. I'm an Englishman living in America, but background is Scottish and Irish, and I really don't care how shit sounds, cause I'm always on new flows, doing me, kicking down the road. And yesterday was such a hot day. I done meet a amigo named Diego, and I've seen him like 3 times because he took longer breaks and then would catch up to me. And then we were supposed to meet in Bacala, but I couldn't quite make it that shit. Why? Because I got overheated, because I pushed too hard on rough ground when I was too tired and already exhausted. So I made it to the 25-kilometer mile marker, and I had to pass out on the side of the road down a hill where you could not see me. And now I'm at an internet cafe, posting up, made all my posts, about to see the lagoons on the lakes of the Bacala, taking it easy today because the last 3 days, big mileage, 23, 28, and 41. 40 miles or more is a skate day. Haven't had a skate day in a long time, but it's all good. Australia was my last skate day, and I'm back on this shit. Just saying, yeah. Next is gonna be borderline Mexico and Belize. Then I'm heading to Belize City. Then I will be Guatemala City. And after that, it will be, if I still have time on this 1 month of pushing, cause more than 1 week is by. So I have like 2.5 weeks left. I would go to El Salvador next after Guatemala City if I still have time. But I'll see what happens, cause I can't even lie. Don't even have enough to that flight home, get home. That's 200. And I don't even have nothing close to it. Probably about 85 American dollars left and 200 pesos, which is $11, but can feed me for several days here, cause it's cheap to eat here. So I'm good at least another 2 weeks if I conserve budget and save right on this shit. So I'll do just fine, but I still have to raise 200 for a flight home. Yeah, I never worry, yeah, I never stress, yeah, I never fear, but damn, I cannot lie, I do want to get home for May 19th, skate-a-thon, the DC Wheels, biggest event of all year. I was in Australia last year, couldn't even quite get the 45, had to break it in half and only get the 23, cause I was on rough ground. But this year I wanna be there. John Rattray, you gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Hold the faith, and I'm gonna get there. I just need more donations coming in. And I was off Wi-Fi like 2 days, maybe more. But it's all good, cause if this don't get 200 views, then I ain't gonna be on Wi-Fi for a week.